Hi England! The World Cup in Russia is fast approaching, and here from Germany it looks like you all get a bit excited about it. But why?
Come on, England!
England 5, Germany 1.
Holy
Who
shit.
could forget? Gary Lineker shit in his pants!
Yes!
That's it!
Well, I don't mean to be mean, but just honest. So why do you still get your hopes up?
I can see where this chat is going already. I'm slightly concerned.
We're going to lose this one, Ed.
I'm Benny Kulov, German football journalist. I have more questions. And so I came onto English turf and invited 2 Englishmen to answer on your behalf. Max Merrill and Ed McCambridge. For the country that invented the game, that has the most powerful league drowning in money, a league you're all so proud of. Who is this?
Oh, Gareth.
And why is he the coach?
Well, he missed a penalty, so that instantly qualifies you for
Like
England
which Englishman didn't
duty.
miss a penalty?
Good point. He makes a good point. But look, we're seeing this, right? This is a proud Englishman. This is the leader of men. This is the man that is going to take us back to World Cup glory. Okay,
Right.
so
Ed, if you're not going to be honest, I will. When he was appointed, I was pretty crushed. I was kind of happy we had Big Sam because I thought, we're never going to be Spain or Brazil or whatever. So Big Sam is like the answer. Just keep it tight at the back, play it up long, get Carroll or someone to nod it in. But Gareth Southgate, when he got appointed...
But to be honest, what did he done for English football?
well, no, I totally agree with Max. Right, when he was appointed, it was quite disappointing, right? Considering the sort of managers we've had in the past, even Roy Hodgson had been at some big clubs. He'd done well.
No, you're just saying that because you're a Fulham fan.
He's a legend in Fulham, right? But we'd had Fabio Capello, for example. Sven-Göran Eriksson had done well.
Yeah.
He was the worst appointment at the time. But now I'm feeling better.
Well, I think we're kind of going down the Germany route. Jogi Löw hadn't really achieved anything before he took over Germany, and then he won the World Cup. So I think that's maybe where the thinking from the FA bosses
Oh yeah, that's
was.
a nice comparison. Jogi Löw compared to this guy. That's very. You know that all Germans think he's the third Neville. We don't even know his name.
But he's never scratched his balls and sniffed them, this man.
He has not.
Maybe he should do.
And that's what you really want in a manager. Will he scratch his balls and sniff them, or will he not? This man, no chance.
The problem is Löw did it in a half final, and England won't reach a half final.
He's got a point there
We'll
as well.
see.
Okay. So in my country, one that produced Oliver Kahn and currently has Ter Stegen and Manuel Neuer in the ranks, goalkeeper is a position that we have an embarrassment of riches. While you guys have, well, I need to ask the questions. Why don't you have any good keepers?
It's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, we had David Seaman for a while.
Come on.
Matt was all right for a while. And
Listen,
then,
hey, we're going to have a problem if we start on David Seaman right now. He's the best we've had.
Maybe he would even be the best for this World Cup.
No doubt. I'd take the current David Seaman now. 75 years old. He can go straight in as number 1. They're young goalkeepers. In the past, we've had experienced goalkeepers. Joe Hart has been the guy we've had for the last couple of tournaments. And
David James.
He's really stunk the place up, Joe Hart, hasn't he?
I mean, Jack Butland and Jordan Pickford are pretty good goalkeepers,
Well, Jack
I think.
Butland's just been relegated with probably the worst team in the whole league in Stoke. They were absolutely woeful this season. And the fact that he's made it and is probably going to be our number 1 tells its own story.
You recently won the Under-17 World Cup. You clearly have some talent coming through. But the World Cup squad for Russia surprised me. Because you finally picked some youth. The people of England are excited. Gareth Southgate is excited. But no Sancho.
I mean, Southgate, he said himself that this World Cup wasn't really about getting far in this tournament. Obviously he wants to, I'm sure he does.
He really said that?
But what it's about is also looking to the future and picking kids that will get tournament experience here. I think
This is the first time a coach has come out and said that. In England, really. I mean, we're always going to win this World Cup. This is the first time really they've said, yes, we want to win, we'd love to win, but let's have a look at the future instead.
I think with Sancho, it's a little early. It would be kind of sort of Walcott-esque.
He has torn it up.
He has torn it up for Dortmund.
Can we just recognise the fact that Jadon Sancho, I mean,
we're loving it.
We can give as much banter as we want to the English lads about German football. We've just put an English lad in German football and he has torn them a new one. There are some fantastic young English players out there, and I really do think the future's bright.
But I mean, there's a few promising youngsters in the squad now. You've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, people like that. Raheem Sterling, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Bless you.
Yeah, sorry.
We've got Trent Alexander-Arnold in the squad, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Raheem Sterling, Dele Alli, still 22, I think. I mean, these are a lot of them are established names in the Premier League, smashing it for their clubs. Are they better than Mesut Ozil and Thomas Muller's generation when they were young?
Yes, they are.
Who am I to say? But yes.
I mean, Jamie
Didn't they all
Vardy
play
is-
for Tottenham or Dele Alli, for example? I mean, what did he win in his career so far?
I mean, 4th place, that's a trophy.
Football's
great.
not all about trophies.
No, it's not.
England
But-
have proved that down the years. Who cares about silverware?
Okay. 1966, you beat us. But there's been nothing ever since. Penalty shootouts, red cards, poor performances. So many occasions has the entire country been dragged through the pain of defeat. From London to Manchester and everywhere in between. So why, despite of all of this history, why are you always so shocked to lose?
I love that you said that we had nothing ever since. 5-1, 2001.
England 5, Germany 1.
Holy
Who
shit.
could forget? How dare he forget? I mean, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
Of course, we know we're rubbish at tournaments. But we get excited because we have to get excited. I mean, what's the point? There's no point going to a World Cup and not believe it.
You can't deny England, the football culture, the fan culture, the songs.
And these are the reasons we get so excited, obviously.
The fights.
We do have good players. I mean, I know we're a laughing stock for the entire world, but there's no doubting that Wayne Rooney was a fantastic player, and Frank Lampard, and
Scholes.
Steven Gerrard, and Scholes, and John Terry, and Sol Campbell, and Rio
Ashley
Ferdinand.
Cole.
Ryan Giggs.
And if only we'd have won with him. But look, we have these incredible players coming through. We always do. Magic players. There's no doubt in it. They just don't play well.
This squad is probably the first time in a long time that we haven't had a squad that I would say is in the top 5 teams, because now you've got France, Germany, Spain, Brazil. Yeah, they have better squads than us, but this is all about the future.
So we've gone through this history that for most people would be a reason never to believe again. But somehow every 4 years you can set history and evidence aside. Hang up decorations, paint your faces, fill your glasses, clench your fists, shout and scream. This is what amazes me the most. So why every time do you still get your hopes up?
I remember as a kid looking at the squad and having a Panini album and looking at the squad and thinking these are class players.
Yeah.
These are real talents. We've got not a good coach. I don't think we've ever really had a good coach in my lifetime. I think we sort of trip ourselves up a little bit, but you can't deny that the players that we have or have had in the past justify the belief that at the very least we'll get to the semi-final.
And I think, when it comes to the World Cup, okay, England haven't won many of them, but we've been involved in some incredible moments. Do you know what I mean? That Jeff Hurst hat-trick, that goal that may or may not have crossed the line against Germany, the Maradona handball, Gazza's tears, David Beckham's kick at Simeone.
Gary Lineker shitting himself.
Gary Lineker shitting his pants.
Yes!
Which German shit his pants?
Yeah, one of the biggest World Cup moments ever.
I mean, these are the reasons we tune into the World Cup. And there's no doubting, okay, England might not get to many semi-finals, we might not win the tournament, we might not cause much bother to the other teams, but there's always an incredible moment for England fans to enjoy and get behind and hate. So it's never a dull moment being an England fan. And that's why I'm excited for this World Cup.
Finally, your tips. What's going to happen at the World Cup with England?
Well, I think I'm the more conservative one here, and I'll say quarter-final. We've got a pretty good draw in terms of if we come out of the group stage, when we come out of the group stage, we will face probably Colombia or Poland. We can probably get past them. I reckon we can get past them. Quarter-final, and then we'll see. That's all I'm going to say.
We're going to fight some Russian fans, probably. I don't condone that behaviour, but we're going to fight and lose that. That'll be our first battle. And once the football kicks off, we're going to beat Panama. We're going to scrape a draw against Tunisia. We're going to beat Belgium. You heard that here first. Have some of that, Kevin De Bruyne. You're not that good. Second round, we're going to smash Colombia. And then from then on, we're just going to bang Argentina, Germany, beat Brazil in the final. You heard it here first. What could go wrong? 3 lines on my shirt. Yeah. That's it.
Poor guys. Sorry for that. So you convinced me a bit. I give you a win against Panama, but then 2 losses and you go home. So that's it.
Yeah,
Sorry for that.
Probably about right.
I'll take that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
To England.